Ah, Christmas. The time of year most associated with twinkling lights, colorful decorations, food and family, TV specials and movies, and possibly the most important aspect of the season, music. Deep breath. In every city in America, big and small, there's a radio station dedicated to playing these seasonal melodies 24/7 from about mid-October until Santa squeezes his husky frame down that chimney on Christmas Eve. What seems like thousands upon thousands of Christmas songs done and redone by nearly every artist from Sinatra to Twisted Sister, it's very difficult to narrow down a list to just 5. But in the spirit of giving, we've done that for you today. I'm Chris from Redbeard Videos, and today we're counting down my top 5 personal favorite Christmas songs of all time. This list is compiled of Christmas songs that are my personal faves and may not be what you think of as your run-of-the-mill typical Christmas tunes.
And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here.
2014's Santa Tell Me was not the pop princess's first dive into Yuletide cheer, as she had some success with an EP entitled Christmas Wishes the season prior in 2013. Santa Tell Me now appears on this EP as a special edition version and was released on the Japanese reissue.
No, it's best in house, but I won't get in the mood. I'm avoiding every mistletoe until I know it's true.
With Santa Tell Me charting in the top 10 in 15 countries, top 20 in 8 countries, and hitting number 65 on the American Billboard charts, it is not only a big holiday single, but a hit song in general. A wonderful mix of modern R&B and traditional Christmas sounds, Ariana Grande really shows off what she's good at in this song without making it an oddball in any holiday playlist. Writing an effective Christmas song that sounds like it fits with the classics is not an easy thing to do, but Ms. Grande does an effective job producing a new holiday classic for this generation to celebrate. A comedic reinvention of the song Love Is All Around, originally by the 1960s band The Troggs, it appears in the 2003 holiday rom-com Love Actually.
It's written in the wind, it's everywhere I go.
It's sung by the character named Billy Mack. Mack, played by the hilarious Bill Nye, not the science guy.
What I'm saying is the planet's on fucking fire.
Is trying to reclaim a former glory by landing a Christmas seasonal hit. The movie opens with the scene of Nye as Mac, a rock star in the twilight of his career, in the studio trying to record this soon-to-be hit record, quite comedically, as he shoehorns in the word Christmas where love used to be.
Everywhere I go. So if you really love Christmas, come on, let it snow. This is shit, isn't it?
Look, this song isn't like a great Christmas song by any stretch, and it probably doesn't belong on anyone's all-time list besides my own. But the movie is a great holiday rom-com, the song is wonderfully goofy, and I guarantee you'll have it stuck in your head after hearing it. Plus, it sets the tone for a pretty decent movie overall.
Oh, I love Christmas, I always will. My mind's made up.
Alright guys, we're gonna do some Christmas singing. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
This one lands on here for both nostalgic reasons and the fact that it's just a fun, good song.
Guys, come on! A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Originally written in 1934, 50 years prior to this version by Christian metal band Stryper, Michael Sweet and the boys bring a slightly hard edge and some additional speed to the already upbeat song. Wonderland traditionally has a trot-like pace, like a horse-drawn sleigh through a snowy street, whereas Stryper detaches the sleigh, jumps on the horse's back, and turns this trot into a full gallop down a hill. Robert Sweet's double bass, Oz Fox's dueling guitar solo with Michael Sweet, and Sweet's soaring vocals make this song one of the best metal Christmas songs ever. I first heard this song as a kid on the radio, on a show called Fingers Metal Shop that aired on WBAB on Long Island. I became a huge fan of Stryper from that moment forward. I don't know many people who became fans of a band based on a Christmas song, but I'm that guy. There have been very few good metal Christmas songs throughout the years, with the exceptions of maybe a Twisted Sister Christmas album in 2006 and Trans-Siberian Orchestra's entire catalog. So this version of Winter Wonderland is probably the best holiday song the metal community has to offer, and it's a pretty damn good one overall.
You better not cry.
With a song that's been covered over 200 times since 1934 by artists ranging from Bing Crosby to Mariah Carey, you'd think it would be difficult to nail down which one is the most recognizable and probably the best. Well, the boss proved us all wrong in 1978.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Bruce and the E Street Band have such a playful exuberance during this performance that the fact that it's actually live certainly adds to that feeling. There's crowd interaction and Bruce talking with his band with little asides. That all adds to the overall energy and fun of this song.
Oh, Santa! Get a new guitar! More speakers! Chrome elevator wheels!
The way they structure the song as well, with the change in tempos, starts and stops, and the raucous ending chorus is what turns this traditional holiday tune into a rock and roll classic.
Better be good for goodness sake.
Better watch out, you better not cry.
Lastly, this piece of nostalgia is highlighted by the boss's undeniable voice and performance, and it's truly one for the ages and has been heard on nearly every holiday playlist for over 40 years now.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay, so if you've been following the channel so far, you'll notice that I like the band Extreme. I really like the band Extreme. But what can I say? They're just a damn good band. Okay, now that that is out of the way, this might be one of the greatest Christmas songs I've ever heard, period. And how it's not played more often on the radio or included in more playlists is a mystery to me.
Christmas always goes too fast. It's up to us to make it last. And all I want for Christmas is love.
Look, you can look throughout music history to see that yes, there are a good amount of decent to pretty okay holiday songs, but there are way more crap ones that are on the ash heap of history than there are good ones. Well, this one is not only good, but it's just a flat out great song.
So that it's Christmas time again. I'm happy for you.
An original composition written by Extreme guitarist Nuno Bettencourt and singer Gary Cherone that appeared on the A Very Special Christmas 2 album in 1992 to benefit the Special Olympics, and also on their single for the song Stop the World. This song sounds more like a traditional Christmas ballad than a rock song.
Singing seems to disappear. It brings us toys but leaves a tear. The day is done but the spirit should remain.
Wonderful beautiful melody in the verses, perfect harmonies in the choruses, and just a great bridge section that really brings it all home, all over a piano and organs. This song also has hints of traditional Christmas songs that you've heard through the past, with possibly one of the best endings to a Christmas song I've ever heard. Well, that brings us to our number ones. That's right, I said ones. But before I get to that, let's throw out the socials. At VideosBeard on Twitter, and on Facebook, Redbeard Videos. It's that simple. Now let's spread some more holiday cheer with a few honorable mentions.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Old Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll tingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bad cow. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away.
Oh, Mr. Grinch, I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a
The December People was a side project by a collection of relatively unknown rock musicians that wanted to make holiday music hip and relevant for today's listener.
Sweet silver bells, all seem to say, all cares away. Christmas is here.
Now, I don't know if they accomplished the today's listener part, but they certainly accomplished getting the classic rock listeners' attention. The main thrust of this group is a guitarist and vocalist by the name of Robert Berry out of San Jose, California, best known for his work with Ambrosia, Hush, and Sammy Hagar. In 2001, he put together a project called The December People, and on their first album, Sounds Like Christmas, they performed Christmas classics in the styles of prog rock giants like Queen, Rush, and Led Zeppelin. Released on Magna Carta Records, primarily a prog rock and metal label, it served as the home of underground acts. So it stands to reason that none of this remarkable music has seen the light of day by more than maybe several thousand people, which is very surprising. It would seem to be perfect for any classic rock radio station in America during this holiday season. This version of a song that's over 100 years old is done in the style of the legendary prog rock band Yes. Now I know everyone under the sun knows the metalish Trans-Siberian Orchestra version, which, for the record, was done by a band called Savatage first, who is basically Trans-Siberian Orchestra anyway with a different name. I digress. That version appears in everything from commercials to movies. It even appeared on an episode of The Office. That is a wonderful rendition of this classic tune and is amongst my very favorites during this time of year. But the reason it doesn't make this list is because I so much prefer this version by the December People. The most remarkable note on this performance is it sounds exactly like Yes is doing it with a slightly different singer. Harmonies, the structure, the guitar sound, even the solos themselves sound like Mr. Steve Howe came in from England and laid down some tracks himself. It's a fantastic tribute to a great rock band and a killer tune for the prog heads who want to celebrate the season their style.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done?
Of course it's a Beatle, who has written and performed arguably the greatest Christmas song of all time. I mean, they can basically do no wrong and they dominate all categories, haven't they? I'm surprised that a Beatles rap song has not emerged from the ashes of somewhere at this point. Written as not only a holiday song, but as a protest to the Vietnam War. The song was released in 1971 in the United States and held up until November of 1972 in the United Kingdom, when it made it to the number 4 spot on the UK pop charts and consistently charted every year after for many years, most notably reaching as high as number 2 in 1980, right after John Lennon was shot and killed in New York City. The lyrics and title of the song are derived from Lennon and his wife Yoko Ono's peace activism work dating as far back as 1969. It was then that they launched an international multimedia campaign protesting against America's involvement in the Vietnam War. They rented billboard space in 12 major cities around the world for the display of a black and white poster that said, "War is over if you want it. Happy Christmas from John and Yoko."
So this is Christmas, for weak and for strong. The rich and
From a sound standpoint, everything about this song yells nostalgia and Christmas for me, personally. From Lennon's voice, to the Harlem Community Choir featuring 30 children angelically singing "War is Over," to Phil Spector's production and his wall of sound, I know it's Christmas time when I hear this song.
let's stop all the fight.
And that's our list. What's your favorite Yuletide song or music? Leave a comment down below and please like and subscribe to the channel so you can catch more lists just like this one. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy holidays. Bye bye.